NC State's defensive efficiency was elite once again against Ole Miss. We released an article this morning taking a look at NC State's adjusted defensive efficiency number and plotting that pre Will Wade hostile takeover versus post Will Wade hostile takeover. And for those of you that aren't paying attention, Will Wade met with the team and did what he called a hostile takeover, where he told them they're no longer going to do things their way, but instead they're going to do things his way. Since that point, NC State's defense has taken a major turn. If you want to look at adjusted defensive efficiency, this is a great number to take a look at because it takes into account the strength of the team you're playing, whether you're playing home or away, takes everything into account and spits out a defensive metric. The lower the better on this number. So after Auburn is when Will Wade had that sit down with his team, and post that talk, NC State put out some of their best defensive performances on the season. In fact, all three of their top three defensive performances were during this time. Liberty at 67, that's a crazy number. Kansas 95.6 is a very good number, and that was NC State's second best at the time. But they surpassed that with the 81.4 against Ole Miss. So as you can see, ever since Will Wade's hostile takeover, NC State's defense has been a lot better. Now, how good is that? Well, if you average all these post hostile takeover defensive metrics up, you get 91.4. So during that time, their adjusted defensive efficiency is 91.4. Now, where does that slot overall? Now, just to give you some context, what a great defense looks like. The best defense in the country for the whole season is Michigan at 90.1. NC State's 91.12 over their last 5 games. It would slot second. That's how good NC State's defense have been. Now, we're not saying NC State has one of the best defenses in the country. We're just saying they've been playing one of the best defenses in the country, despite some of the arguments that their defensive strategy doesn't work and they're leaving guys open. Overall, the metrics don't tell that story. What do you guys think?